Hey everybody, what's up? I'm here to give you another HD upgraded video review of my Transformers collection. And of course this time we're going to talk about the one toy that any boy, any young boy back in the 80s wanted when it came to Transformers. And of course I'm talking about Optimus Prime, the original. Now of course this is a reissuing of the G1, of the original G1 toy. Of course you probably wouldn't know that by looking at it, because it's so well detailed to the point that it doesn't even look like a reissuing. It looks like the original deal. One thing about Optimus, I will say, is that back in the 80s when the toys originally came out, Transformers had a promotional deal with Pepsi at one point to where you had two versions of Optimus. You had this version, and you had one with the Pepsi logo on the side here. Instead of the Autobot thing, you had the Pepsi logo. Now, there were other variations, as we know, of Optimus Prime throughout the years when it came to G1. We all know about the secret Optimus Prime, if you will, figure within Ultra Magnus. We know of Power Master Prime, which I used to have as a kid, being part of that as well. So, really, a unique history with the character. And we all know lately there have been a lot of reissuings, a lot of remoldings and stuff of the figure and of a resemblance of the figure in some ways. But this has always been the true way people know of Optimus. Now, right here we have his. Now let's start with his trailer here. Now this is pretty cool right here because, like I said, it's exactly as you originally remember it. In fact, you open it up, and inside you can see this roller. See on the inside there. And then you leave that open, then you open up the sides here. And then you got his battle station. You know, this thing of course lifts up, and you got roller right here. So that's pretty cool in itself. And basically it allows you to put Optimus on the back here to try to do a firing weapon, or put another Autobot there to do a firing weapon. Let's bring this up for a second. As you can see, the stickers and everything are exactly the same. It's you might notice it's a little dusty, because like I mentioned in my other Transformers HD reviews, I keep them hidden and out of sight from my nephews and other kids in the family, because I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I don't think they kind of grasp the concept that to a fan that grew up with this franchise, these are more of collectors than playthings, more collecting than play toys. So anyway, yeah, that's why it's a little dusty, so I apologize. But now we shut them back up. I believe we can. Might have to push this thing down a little bit more. There we go. There we go. I think that's about right. Yep. In fact, we can reopen it to make sure. Yeah, it is. So, that's cool. You always want to shut and reopen it just to make sure you fit it right. And then of course you got the outline of the trailer itself, as you could see, just exactly as it was before when it originally came out. The design and everything, just a tremendous well done job by Hasbro when they reissued this. Just tremendous, all the way around. I mean, you cannot. Again, it's like, it's almost like, it's almost like the original. They had all these originals left over, and they just decided to bring them back out. And of course, like I said, one of the things about it, when you put it into battle mode, I guess that released roller. Is you got these stands here to allow it to stand, so that's pretty cool. Put those stands back, put Put roller back into place. And there we go. In fact, let me make sure I got roller in place. I do. But again, yeah, there we go. Again, great detail on it. And then we take a look at Optimus himself here, if you will. Let me check my thing. Oh, I cut up a bit there. There we go. So let's take a look at Optimus here. As you can tell right there, it's almost like the exact way you remember it. Almost. I mean, right down to the best details that you could think of. I mean, you take a look at this character and you say to yourself, that's the Optimus I grew up with. That's the toy I've always wanted. Oh, sorry about that. How did they get it back out? And again, it's all about reissuing it. Now, as we can see here, again, I don't want to zoom in or anything, but again, as you can see, great detail was taken to really replicate it into what it was originally when it first came out. And of course, every detail was taken in. You got, of course, his head, which moves back, and then this opens, of course, so that when you do transform him, you can put his gun and his arm and everything in there. As a matter of fact, let's do that. I didn't deal with the bigger one, so I apologize, because like I said, I don't want to transform that sucker. But as you can see, we just need to take his arms back, do this, put his arms in here, close it, the gun, oh, we'll just put that down, we'll put that over here. As you can see, there's his gun. We'll just put that over here next to the camera. Oh, sorry. Put that in, put that in. Bring his legs up. And then push these back a little bit. Push his legs back in. And if I'm right, you sit him down. Hook those in, and voila, you have Optimus Prime in truck mode. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's my review. So that's my upgraded HD review on my Transformers collection and on my original reissued G1 figure of Optimus Prime. Let me just make sure to snap in. So if you guys got any comments, let me know. Any video responses, let me know down below. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace out. God bless.